What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. In today's video we are checking out the OpenRock Pro wireless open earbuds, and these are in fact the first open earbuds that I got to try. Now I did get some offers for similar products in the past, but I always turned them down because I was a bit skeptical of how they would work. So I'm happy that I actually accepted these ones because there are some very unique earbuds, well, headphones I guess, because they don't exactly go in your ear like a regular earbud. So these ones go over your ear. So with some regular earbuds, these ones go right in your ear. So something like this. So these ones try to block all the outside noise from getting in your ear. And I guess these ones are great if you're on a plane ride, for example, because they will cut down the engine noise, they will cut down the people talking around you, so you're not gonna hear as much of your environment, so you can hear your music. Well, that becomes problematic when you're going for a walk, when you're going for a run or a bicycle ride, because if you have those in your ears, you're not gonna hear what's happening around you. And that can become dangerous if there is a car passing that you're not gonna hear and so on. This is where these ones become very useful, because these ones actually don't block the outside noise from going in your ear. These ones sit just over your ear. So with these ones, you can actually hear what's happening around you. So I do feel much safer wearing these when I go for my walks, because I don't typically run. When I wear these, because I can also hear the music or whatever I'm listening to, but I'm also hearing the environment. So very unique style of earbuds, I'm gonna say. Not even earbuds, I guess we can call them headphones, because, well, earbuds typically go in your ear. Alright, so let's start a bit of an unboxing just so I can show you what comes in the box with these. Alright, so in the box you're not gonna find that much. You'll basically find the charging case. We'll talk about this in a second. We also have a USB-A to a USB-C cable, so that's so you can charge the charging case that charges the actual earbuds. And you're also gonna find the user manual. The user manual could come in handy because it will show you how you can control certain things from the actual headphones. So you can skip the next track, you can lower the volume, you can turn up the volume. So it depends what you want to do. There are buttons on the earbuds here, and you can change all that. So I guess the user manual will be very handy for that. The earbuds are extremely easy to use. So once you pair them to your phone for the first time, all you have to do is open the case, and by the time you actually put them on your ears, they will be connected to your phone. So that simple. Now, putting this on is also very simple. So you basically take this, you put it over your ear, and then you spin it a little bit. That easy. And because they're not actually sitting inside your ear, you're gonna find that you can actually wear this for a longer period of time. With some regular earbuds that actually go in your ear, I find that my ears get tired after a couple of hours. Well, with these ones, my ear doesn't actually get tired, and because this is made out of rubber and it's also flexible, it kind of moves around a bit, so it doesn't hurt your ears basically. So you're not gonna get pain here. So I find that I can actually wear these for extended or longer periods of time, that I can wear some earbuds that go in my ear. The charging case itself is larger than most earbuds out there, but that has a lot to do with the shape of this, because these are larger than the regular earbuds. So of course, as you can see, they have to fit in here. So at the bottom here we have the USB-C charging port. We also have a button so you can pair this to a new phone, for example. So if you want to reset them, you just hold that button pressed. So as I said, as soon as you take them out, they will connect to your phone. Now on the charging case and the actual earbuds, you can get up to 46 hours of listening time just on the earbuds themselves. Now that has a lot to do with the fact that these are larger than your regular earbuds. So on the actual earbuds themselves, you can get about 19 hours of listening time. Of course, that is if you're listening to about 70-80% of the volume. But you'll get more battery life from these compared to all the other in-ear earbuds. The earbuds themselves are made out of a combination of plastic and rubber. So the top side here, so this is the side that basically sits over your ear. So this is made out of rubber, and as I said, these are also flexible. So if you're running, if you're walking, they do move around a bit, but that helps so they actually sit in place. I've also noticed that with these ones, it's almost impossible to have them fall from your ears. Most of the time when I wear regular in-ear earbuds, and I've noticed this because every time I wash my car and I had some of these in my ear, they do tend to fall a lot. If you're wiping something at the bottom or something, well, these ones don't fall from your ears. So no matter what I've done with these ones, they are not gonna fall off. So I am a big fan that they don't actually fall off. So at the bottom here, we have a little button that allows you to skip to the next track, to change the volume and so on. And these ones also have larger drivers than most earbuds. So these ones have 16.2 millimeter drivers inside, which is pretty large for an actual earbud. But of course, these ones are different than the ones that sit in your ear. So these ones have to kind of like push that sound down towards your ear canal. So they are built differently than some regular earbuds, of course. Each earbud also has two microphones on it, and it does have the noise cancelling technology, so they will try to cancel as much noise from the outside. So whenever you're having a conversation with someone, they're not gonna hear all that noise from around you, basically. And I guess this is a quick example just so you can hear how the microphones on these will pick up sounds. So let me play that. Alright, so this is a quick microphone test that we are doing with the OpenRock Pro wireless open earbuds. So I have the earbuds connected to my iPhone. My iPhone is sitting right there, and I'm talking normally. I'm in the exact same room as I was before. I actually have my regular microphone recording as well. And we're basically going to sync the audio from my iPhone to the camera, so it's in sync whenever you're going to be seeing it. So this is how the microphones on these wireless open earbuds would capture sound in this kind of environment. So we are in a pretty quiet place, I would say, and you should only hear my voice. So yeah, this is how the microphones on these would work if you're having a conversation with someone. Now, what surprised me the most about this was the way that you hear and feel the music. So I thought that with something like this, I would never hear any bass in any kind of song or anything like that. So it is surprising how much bass you can actually hear, because with regular earbuds, the ones that sit in your ear, they have to create a seal in your ear so you can actually get that bass. Well, the feeling is very different from these ones, but you still feel the bass in your ear. It's hard to explain. It's a very interesting experience. That's the only way that I can put it. But yes, you can actually hear the bass, you can hear the vocals, you can hear everything really clear, which is surprising because these are basically on top of your ears. So I was quite surprised by the sound that we are getting from this. Now, if you're listening to about 50% of the volume, you're not gonna have the people around you hear what you're hearing, basically. So there isn't that much sound leakage, I'm gonna say. However, if you're going higher in volume, so about 70, 80, 90% of the volume, the people around you will be able to hear what you're listening to. So these are a bit different than your regular earbuds, because with those ones, well, the sound is right in your ear. This one is coming from the outside of your ear. So if you're in a busy place, for example, and you're listening to the max volume, the people around you will be able to hear what you're listening to. However, if you lower the volume to about 50%, you can't really hear anything from the outside. As for latency, so basically the lag from the time you're watching something and the time that you hear the sound from whatever you're watching. If you're watching movies, if you're watching Netflix, YouTube, or basically any social media app and you're watching a video, there is really no lag from the time you're seeing the image and the time you hear the sound. Now, I did notice that for certain games, and I'm mostly talking about first-person shooting games, for those you will notice a bit of lag, so maybe not ideal to use them for those kind of games. But regular games like a little racing game or something like that, it works fine for that. So really no lag for most social media applications or for movie watching or anything like that. As for the range, so the range that they are connected to your phone, so these ones use Bluetooth 5.2. So in my case here, I can basically have the phone in the furthest away point in the apartment. Here I can be on the balcony, for example, and they don't get disconnected or anything like that. So really good range as well. These also have an IPX5 rating, and that basically means splash proof. So if you're sweating, if it rains and you're wearing them, nothing will happen to them. But ideally you're not gonna put these in water, so you're not gonna be able to use these whenever you go swimming, just to give you an example. But for most situations, if it rains or something like that, nothing will happen to them. So yeah, I'm very happy that I got to try this, because now my walks have become more interesting. Before I kind of had to look around all the time. I wasn't sure if there is a car coming, I wasn't sure if someone was running behind me or next to me or something like that. Well, with these ones, I can basically take advantage of everything that earbuds have to offer, because I can listen to my music, it's nice and peaceful, but I can also hear the environment around me. And as I said, I was quite surprised by the audio quality that we get from them. So if you're looking for some wireless earbuds or wireless headphones, I'm not sure if we can call them earbuds, definitely consider this, because they do make your walking, running, biking experience much better, as I said, because you can hear the environment around you, and the sound quality from them is actually really good. Not to mention the battery life is better than most earbuds that well, actually than all the earbuds that I got to try. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.